Happy day, air signs. This is your weekly reading for the week of April 23rd through April 29th. Thank you for joining me here. I have pulled the Material Harvest card for you all. And through the Material Harvest card, what I'm hearing Spirit ask you to prioritize, air signs, is getting clear on what your plan is, okay? Getting clear on what your plan is. And what that means for you, air signs, it's not so much about writing out step by step. It's really more so on how do you plan on moving forward, or how do you plan on getting there? What is your mental and emotional plan for yourself? Okay, how do you want to feel in your body? Because that has a lot to do with the process of manifesting, of the process with bringing things to life. So Spirit really wants you to create a plan for yourself that will speak to how you are going to get well mentally and emotionally. Okay, air signs, because Spirit wants to remind you that the process of creation, the process of evolution, the process of manifestation, it's in your hands, all right? And so they really want to ask you to prioritize getting clear on what your plan is for yourself mentally and emotionally, okay? How do you want to feel? And again, because how you feel plays a major role in how things unfold in your life, all right? So really allow yourself to get clear there. Prioritize sitting down with yourself and reflecting over, just your life over the last few months, over the last couple of years. How have I allowed myself, what feelings, what emotions have I allowed to be dominant for me? And then what feelings, what emotions do I want to experience? Okay. How do I want to feel moving forward? And then create a plan for yourself that says, this is how I'm going to ensure that I maintain this energy in every moment, right? And for you, air signs, you're like, I can hear you saying, but, okay, we hear you, but to your but, the power is in your hands, okay? No matter what the external appearances may be, can you give yourself permission to maintain this level of peace within your mind and body? Okay, so that's your priority for this week, is to write out, create a plan that speaks to how you are going to live well mentally and emotionally, because living well mentally and emotionally will lead you to this material harvest. Okay, it will bring this material harvest into existence for you. But if your mind is so crowded and clouded, then it's hard for you to see how this is possible. Okay, so that's why creating this plan, right? Creating this plan for your well-being, that's why that's important, because you need to be able to see that this is a possibility. Right now, you're not believing that. Right now, you're not seeing how it could be a possibility. But Spirit wants to show you through you how it's a possibility, air signs. Five of Cups is your first card. Okay, Five of Cups is the first card. So, yeah, Five of Cups is your first card. I got distracted because I heard the phrase, the cup is half full, versus seeing the cup is half empty. Also with the Five of Cups for you, air signs, it's like, stop looking at what has left, or stop looking at what has gone wrong, and stop dwelling on what has gone wrong. Stop dwelling on what has left, or, on what is no longer, on what is non-existent in your life, and start focusing on what you do have available to you, okay? And Spirit wants you to hear that what you have available to you is you. Again, Spirit wants to show you through you that this is a possibility for your life. But you have to make a decision to shift your perspective from the cup is half full. From the cup is half empty to the cup is half full. Okay, you have to allow yourself to shift from focusing your energy and attention on this is what I've lost to this is what I've learned. Okay, because again, and I feel like I have to keep emphasizing this for you, air signs. The change is only going to come through you. Okay, the change is coming through you. All right. Five of Swords. Okay, we have Five of Swords. So we have Five of Cups. We have Five of Swords. All right. So big emphasis on changes here for you. Changes here. When I see the number 5, like whenever I'm in my personal life, when I'm seeing 5, often whether it's 55, 5, 5, 5, 5, or I'm just seeing 5, then I know my spirit automatically goes to, or my mind automatically goes to, great change is here. Okay, and spirit, you air signs need to adopt that perspective, because it feels like, air signs, you're waiting on change rather than accepting that great change is here, rather than accepting that you are the change, you are change itself. Okay, and so if you want to experience change, then you need to look in the mirror. Channel Q Man in the Mirror by the late great Michael Jackson, right? Like, that's your channeled song for this message, is The Man in the Mirror. Go listen to it, go read the lyrics, go meditate with the lyrics, because the change is coming through you, air signs. Okay, and so with the Five of Swords, let me see where this is going. Okay. So with the Five of Swords, what I'm hearing is that you are the one that the change is going to come through, right? And the Five of Swords, air signs, is asking you to release, to surrender this week. So where and what are you being asked to surrender this week, air signs? You're being asked to surrender this distrust that you tend to carry around with you. It's almost like second nature for you to just have a little bit of distrust towards people in general, not necessarily because of anything that's happened, but yes, because of things that have happened in the past, it influences this distrust that you hold on to. And Spirit is saying, we need you to surrender this distrust, because for you, air signs, community is going to be important. People are going to be coming into your space to assist you in the process of creating this change on your behalf. But it all starts with you. So are you going to be willing to surrender this distrust that you carry around whenever it comes to people in the world in general, so that God can lead you into alignment with the right people who will be available to you, who can assist you, who can support you, who can encourage you and empower you as you're moving through the changes that you're being called to move through. So that's where you need to surrender this week, okay? That's where and what you need to surrender. And then we have the Knight of Swords, okay? Then we have the Knight of Swords. So you're being called to embark on a new journey, okay? And speaking to, you're being called to embark on a new journey, this change, the first step is dependent upon you. The first step towards where this journey is wanting to take you is dependent upon you, okay? And where do we know we're going? Okay, we know, air signs, that you're headed here, that you're going here, that this is what is unfolding for you, is this material harvest, okay? And material harvest, we don't want to just look at it as material things, money, houses, all that, we want to see this harvest. We want to see this harvest as encompassing, or the message around this material harvest also being about mentally, emotionally, spiritually reaping a harvest, right? Because you're making the decision to shift your perspective. Okay. And so the Knight of Swords kind of serving as a reminder of your participation is required. Okay. The journey cannot take place without you. So give yourself permission to go on this journey, air signs. Give yourself permission to surrender any self-defeating thoughts that may be stopping you from trusting yourself to go on this journey and to complete the journey, because that's almost what it feels like too. Is it's like it kind of feels like you just don't trust yourself to do what's necessary, and Spirit is saying we have to let go of this distrust in every way, so that you can go on the journey and receive what it is that you are to receive. So for you, air signs, this week, very much shifting your perspective from the cup is half empty to the cup is half full, okay? And shifting your perspective from the cup is half empty to my cup is overflowing, because your cup, air signs, is overflowing, even if you are allowing yourself to be distracted by the external appearances. Your cup is overflowing. Can you lean into that? Can you give yourself permission to lean into that? Because your cup is overflowing. All right. Letting go of distrust, surrendering. That's what you're being called to surrender this week, is letting go, surrendering distrust. Okay. Because it's not serving you. In fact, it's keeping you shut up. It's keeping you isolated from the world. And, you need to be in connection in order for you to experience these changes that are wanting to happen through you, right? All right, let's see. Gemini, what is your clarifying card? Temperance. Gemini, your clarifying card is Temperance. Be patient with yourself, Gemini. Be patient with yourself. Be gentle. Be more gentle with yourself. Can you be more gentle with yourself? So this week, your priority, right, along with what we said here for the priority, your priority, Gemini, is to be more gentle with yourself, to be patient with yourself, right? And to do it in loving, nurturing ways. Because I can sense, Gemini, that there's like, and I use this word loosely and lightly, but I get the sense that there's this like, you're just kind of pulling the cover over your head and staying in bed energy, okay? And Spirit is saying, we want you to be still, and we want you to relax. We want you to be patient with yourself. We want you to be gentle with yourself, but we also want you to empower yourself. We also want you to nurture yourself, okay? So how can you be more patient, more gentle with yourself? How can you nurture and tend to what it is that you need, rather than hiding away, Gemini? Rather than hiding away, how can you step up and begin to really pour into yourself and give yourself what it is that you need mentally and emotionally, right? Rest is good, but are you resting? Are you hiding? Okay, are you hiding? Are you pushing everything away, Gemini? There's a difference there, okay? And then for you, Aquarius, we have the Fool. We have the Fool. Okay, so for you, Aquarius, your clarifying card is the Fool. So still speaking to, you know, for you, Aquarius, it's really all about taking a leap. And this kind of came up for you, Aquarius, I know, without a shadow of a doubt, a couple of weeks ago, as your clarifying card. It wasn't the Fool. I don't remember what your clarifying card was, but I know that the message there for you was to give yourself permission to do something new, to start something new, to learn something new. Okay, Aquarius? And that's kind of what the Fool is speaking to, is this, there's this energy present with you, Aquarius, where it's not that you're tired or you're over where it is that you are, but Kind of, sort of, right? And so the Fool is like, give yourself permission to take a leap. Give yourself permission to go somewhere you've not been, to do something you've not done, to learn something that you've always been wanting to learn. Because again, Aquarius, the message a couple weeks ago was reminding you that you are a multi-dimensional being. And that's kind of what the Fool is reminding you right now. Aquarius, is that you're a multi-dimensional being. Give yourself permission to try something new. Give yourself permission to take a leap. Also, with the Fool, Aquarius, the message there for you is to just embrace your childlike nuances. Okay? Embrace your childlike nuances. Don't forget who you really are, Aquarius. Okay? Don't forget who you really are. And then for you, Libra, your clarifying card is the Knight of Coins. Libra, the Knight of Coins. Okay. Libra, if you can take personal responsibility, if you can hold yourself accountable mentally and emotionally, if you can stop placing the blame, again, if you can stop placing the blame on the past, if you can stop placing the blame on or paying attention to, focusing your energy on what it is that you don't have or on what you didn't have, because again, the overall message saying to all of you air signs that you have what you need to create the change. You are the change itself. You are the change is happening through you. So for you, Libra, there's this message to get grounded. Okay, and if you don't know how to do that, Libra, if you don't know what the first step is you should take to get grounded, reach out, ask for help. Okay, so your journey, okay, because we have the Knight of Coins, so your journey towards this material harvest includes you asking for help, Libra. It includes you asking for help whenever it comes to your emotional and mental well-being. Okay, Libra. That's this journey that you're being called to, is to seek out help, right? To connect with someone that can help you grow mentally and emotionally so that you can thrive and flourish, Libra, in the way that you are supposed to, because your spirit, God is taking you into a very beautiful life. You are probably even living a very beautiful life right now, but you can't seem to focus on it. You can't seem to see that, Libra, because mentally and emotionally you're stuck. You need assistance in becoming unstuck, Libra. Don't be too prideful. Don't be too ashamed. Don't allow shame to stop you from seeking out assistance, okay, in this process. So, air signs, that is your reading for the week of April 23rd through April 29th. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section if it resonated or if you have any thoughts. If you would like to receive a more personalized reading or one-on-one with me, whether that's Reiki, tapping, or receiving a tarot reading, you can go to the links in the description and schedule that for yourself. I will see you all next week.